Have you ever felt lost or behind in life? You need to stop comparing yourself to others.
Hey guys, it's David here. Welcome to my channel. I am back again with another video. This video is dedicated to anyone who is feeling lost and behind in life. So just to give you a little background about myself, I am 29, single, unemployed, and still living with my parents. As I'm approaching my 30s, I am constantly feeling the fear. The fear of not knowing what to do in life and the fear of what the future holds. Looking at some of my friends who are so successful at this point of their life, having a dream career, driving a nice car, living in a nice house, getting married and enjoying their life. They seem to have their whole life figured out, knowing exactly what they wanted. Honestly, sometimes I just feel like a loser and I'm just wasting my life. I was constantly comparing myself to my peers and I'm feeling so behind in my life. Growing up, I was the average kid. I never know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to be. Everything taught in school is just to prepare us to score an exam. They never teach us life skills that are way more important to us. I always thought to myself that when I grow up, things will become clearer and I will have my whole life figured out. But I was wrong. The more I learned about myself, the more I felt lost. Back in the school days, I remember writing an essay with the title My Dream Job or My Dream Occupation. I remember writing down doctor as what I wanted to be when I grow up because I was told by everyone else that this is how success looks like. To be able to help people making a living, and it is one of the professions that everyone admires the most. But I never know what it really means. I bet the top 3 occupations for the younger generation these days would be YouTubers, TikTokers, and streamers, which does not even exist back in my days. For most part of my life, I never had to make big decisions. My family would plan out everything for me and I just go with the flow. One of the most important decisions that I think I have made for myself is to decide which courses that I want to study in the college. I always thought that I would have that figured out when the time comes. But when the time arrives, I have no idea at all. Somehow I always knew that I have some sort of interest in food, so I decided to take up a course that is related to food, and again I was told that it has a very bright future, so I just went with that path. Throughout the 3 years of my degree life, I studied hard, met a lot of people, I made a lot of friends, and I enjoyed every single moment of it. I never regret going to college. I thought to myself that I finally had my life figured out. I'm going to graduate, get hired by a dream company, and work a 9 to 5 job for the rest of my life. But little did I know that was the beginning of the nightmare. What I thought was enjoyable during my college was totally a different story when it comes to my working life. I get physically and mentally drained going to work every single day. My life gets so boring and repetitive that all I wanted to do after work is to sleep. I remember going to work every single day, sitting at my desk, feeling helpless and not knowing what to do. I was constantly checking the clock, hoping it would be 5 p.m. so I could leave my workplace. At some point, I just hate waking up every morning just to go to work. I was thinking to myself, what am I doing with my life? This is not the life that I imagined, and this is not how it was supposed to be. I was constantly battling the feelings of wanting to quit my job and to chase my dreams, or just stuck at the same place, getting regular monthly incomes that pay my bills and repeats the same things over and over again. Finally, I decided to take the risk to quit my job and think about what I really wanted to do with my life. I knew that I need to bear a lot of consequences for the decision that I made, and I need to face a lot of fears and uncertainties. But I never regretted my decisions. I have been watching YouTube for the past 14 years. All along, I always wanted to start a channel and create something on YouTube, but I never had the courage to do so. Eventually, I started to create and post my first video on YouTube after quitting my job. I instantly fell in love with what I do. I would stay up late all night just to edit video, writing video scripts, and still feel happy about it. It allows me to discover the creative side of me that I never knew I had in me. I found the joy to share my story, express my thoughts and feelings through creating videos. Just to be clear, the whole point of this video is not asking you to quit your job and to chase your dreams. And I'm not saying that I have had my whole life figured out now. I'm still confused every now and then. I'm not even close to what the society perceives as successful. I'm still broke, unemployed and living with my parents. But at least I'm in a place where I'm doing something that I'm truly passionate about and I feel the joy and the happiness. I mean, what even is success? To me, success is at the end of the day, I feel fulfilled and happy with what I did that day. I remember having a conversation with one of my ex-colleagues and he is a lot older than me. He was telling me that sometimes he feels confused about life too. I came to the realizations that everyone is feeling lost, confused and having self-doubt at some point in their life. There is nothing wrong with feeling lost. Yes, it can be very tough and difficult, but the most important thing is to learn to accept the feelings and see it as an opportunity to improve yourself. There is also a quote saying, comparison is the thief of joy. It really is. We are constantly comparing ourselves to the life of others, which takes away the satisfaction from our own life and makes us feel less worthy. Honestly, social media is just for bragging anyways. I mean, everybody wants to show the best part of their life and no one knows exactly what happened behind that photos or behind that big smiles. We need to stop comparing ourselves to the others because everyone's life is different. At the end of the day, it is all about you and your life. Just focus on yourself. As long as you are doing some things that brings you joy, happiness and a sense of fulfillment, you are not behind anyone else. You are living your best life. So this is my story. If you ever felt lost or behind in life, or you are still experiencing this kind of situation, feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear your story. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want more video like this, please subscribe to my channel because it means a lot to me. I hope to see you again and thank you for watching.